What's up, buddy?
What's up, big guy?
How are you, big? Good to see you real quick. You're on tour right now. The show, you're working on the new material.
Yes.
What do you do if the crowd doesn't really get into the new jokes? Because like they want to see Kevin, but you're working on stuff.
Yes.
You're working on it. How do you deal with that?
Well, look, I think it's all about being upfront and honest, right? So when I am in that stage of working on a joke, the crowd knows it, and the crowd sees a progression in you. So I married myself to comedy clubs through that period. But then as I grow and as it starts to get better, I go into theaters and then arenas. So, right now we're at that theater stage, and I'm booking and setting up the arena portion of the tour. But I'm back to performing live in front of people.
This a new special you're working on exactly?
Yeah, of course. They all end in the special.
Have you announced where you're going to do the special?
No, I'm announcing on Monday.
Very
Monday,
cool.
Tuesday.
Very cool. What other projects you're working on? Is there anything?
Me Time on Netflix will be coming out.
And you made the deal with Charlemagne too?
Yes, that's a deal.
Very cool.
Well, I love the show. Weird
Yeah,
things.
always, brother.
Business entities, business ventures. We're forever progressing, right? And it's about going forward, not backwards. And I think in my career, I've done a good job of that thus far. And more importantly, maintaining some happy.
Yeah.
But the biggest and best thing for entertainment right now is getting back in front of people, being in a position to live perform again and get a live reaction. That's what I missed, and that's what I love that I now have the opportunity to do.
Last thing, best advice to someone who wants to be an entrepreneur, sees you, aspires to see someone who came from tough places and is doing really well. What do you say to someone who's?
Well, it's not about doing what other people do. It's about doing what you want to do, and ultimately you have to put the best foot forward. And when you do, you'll find success for you. So it's about personal success, personal goals, not what you see around you. And I think when you marry yourself to that, you understand that, it's an easier road for you.
I hear you, buddy. Good to see you.
Always.